can keep me up all night. You light my fire, baby. I feel it burning higher when I'm in your eyes. You light my fire, baby. You make me feel like I'm levitating. Feel like I'm flying, baby. When I'm with you. Baby, I've been asking, begging you for more. 'Cause you just take my breath away. And you look so good, look so good, baby. You just blow my mind. You've been my obsession.
From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound today, Nick Martinez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Andres Jimenez leading things off and takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And it skips in the dirt. He goes down looking. So digging in, Nathan Lucas. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there. And a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
Batting third, the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero
Jr. now. Chop to third, Caminero. To second, there's one to Diaz. That's two. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ballgame. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab in this one, Ricky Tiedemann.
Well, Boog, something of interest to me is that this guy's really struggled when working out of the stretch, pitching with runners in scoring position. So the key for him is to attack hitters, try to get ahead in the count, and limit allowing runners on base. And if he can do that, I think that will help him to avoid those situations. Now, at some point, he's going to have to deal with them. And I think it's just one of those mental things that he's going to have to overcome. So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
And that one is in for a strike. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So up next, Yandy Diaz. 2 for 8 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
One out, base is empty. Popped up right side, Jimenez. 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Foul ball. Two outs, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. That misses the zone. And the count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
That's to third. Clement. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. One left for Tampa. We played an inning, no score. And we're back. Top of the second. Here is Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson.
Martinez back to work. Peterson just got a piece of it. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. His 9th homer of the year. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Bichette up to the dish. Looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. Out in front and foul to the left side.
That's a ball.
Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Boog, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fastball right there, and that's a result of a good job of changing speeds. Off-speed pitch on the one before, then sped him up. Pitchers that don't throw real hard have to rely on location and mixing up the speeds. That wasn't the best location with the fastball, but clearly that wasn't the pitch he was looking for at the plate either.
Now here is Ernie Clement. And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Runner on the move. Pitches low. 1-0. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Usually when you see a team trying to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that's in the dirt. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. Up and in, full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. Good job to fight that one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fly ball center field. Mullins pulls it down, and that is that. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the rookie right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. And a bunt back at the pitcher. Picks it up with the bare hand, and it beats him. What a play. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Gets to it onto first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Boog, as a hitter, there's a clear line between being aggressive at the plate in a good way, attacking pitches you can drive, and then being over-aggressive in a way that plays into the hands of the pitcher. You've got to have pitch recognition, and right there, just way too aggressive. And even though some of those pitches might have looked good coming in, you got to track them a little bit longer because not one of those 4 pitches was actually in the strike zone.
And
One
here
ball,
is
no strike.
Cedric Mullins. And that one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Oh,
No.
he doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Rays. And it remains 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Let's
off
take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Alejandro Kirk.
There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
In the air, foul off first. Nabs it, 1 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, number 5.
Now it's going to be
Dalton
Dalton Varsho.
Varsho.
You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Just missed.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Caminero corrals it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Andres Jimenez. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. And a strike in there. Jimenez, a former Gold Glove winner, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Just missed. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
And that one missing low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And it's filled up.
Count's full.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the
off-balance throw in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 1 left for Toronto, but they lead it 1-0. Back now in Tampa Bay, bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Nick Fortes. And a foul ball.
Well, these Rays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. And he grounds one to the right side. Jimenez tosses to first. One gone, bottom of the third.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Ricky Palacios.
And the batter now, Richie Palacios. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And the first offering is not close. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Jimenez throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
So the lineup flips over. Ben Williamson next to hit for the Rays. On the ground to third, Clement sends it across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rays held in check here. They trail here 1-0.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth.
Now pitching for the
Joe
Rays,
Rock gets the call from the pen.
number 68.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Vladimir
Leading
Guerrero
off for the Blue
Jr.
Jays,
He's
the
0
first
for
baseman,
1.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
There's a strike, 95 with that one. Next offering is downstairs. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. The batter down, Jock Peterson. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, base is empty. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And he grounds one back up the middle. Throws to first.
Yep,
2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the shortstop, Bo.
So 2 down
Bichette.
now, and here is Bo Bichette. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out towards right center field. And that is that. Offense held in check there. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Yandy Diaz.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. fouled off. He was late.
That's a ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And fastball misses outside for a ball. 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Slings to first and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman,
Taylor Walls. Next to hit for the Rays. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground to third. Clement over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home
now
fourth.
batting, third baseman, Junior.
Now a chance for Junior Caminero. 0 for 1 so far. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
We take another look at that great catch. On this turf field, you really have to be sure because there is no forgiveness. He sacrificed. It's going to hurt, but it was totally worth it.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
Toronto,
Top
the
5,
third
John
baseman,
Sciambi with
Ernie
Chris Singleton.
Clement.
And leading it off, Ernie Clement. Rock back to work. Center field. Mullins settles under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7.
Next is the designated hitter, Will Wagner. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
One down, base is empty. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
In the air to left down the line. Palacios on the move. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Rays nothing. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Victor Mesa Jr. That's outside, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
No outs, runner at first. Jose Caballero getting ready to hit. That's in there. That's strike one.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The Rays still looking for their first hit in this one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And here is Cedric Mullins.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Rays down by a run. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Pitch misses. Now 2-2. And that's 2 in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Nick Fortes next to hit for the Rays. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that'll do it. The Rays. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Varsho.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Varsho in his 6th season, 28 years old. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Rock ready to fire now. upstairs.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Up the middle. Over to Diaz. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So up next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. He is struck out and he is walked. And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Fires to second too late. Into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now it's the right fielder, Nathan Lucas. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Lunging, but can't bring it in. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Now batting.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 in this one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. And now Jack Peterson, he's produced the only run of the game with his solo shot earlier.
Yeah, the pitching's been outstanding in this one, so that home run has really been the only big sign of life from either offense.
Peterson just got a piece of it. The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins in pursuit. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's it.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Joe Rock out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Mason Engler will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Out to center. Mullins puts it away, and that is that. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 3, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the 6th. Now the left fielder, Richie Palacios. In the air, out towards left center. And there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Ben Williamson. So now a pinch hitter, number 14. Looking to start something with 1 gone.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Bare hands it, tough play, got him. Nice play.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
2 outs, base is empty. Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. And there's the strike.
0-1.
That one down the line, and it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game.
The batter, number 6.
2 outs, runner at
Second
first.
baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball.
Well, the
2 strikes.
offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Got him swinging. 1 left for Tampa. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Wagner.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed
No
hitter.
ball. 1 strike.
Down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
1
That
ball.
one's upstairs.
2 strikes.
Ball 1. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right
Now
there,
batting.
but he didn't give in. Got a
Alejandro.
fastball, middle of the plate, jumped
Sure.
all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now a fly ball to right center. Mullins settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Dalton Varsho. There's a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Wagner leads off first with 1 away. Swings and he pops it up near the pitcher's mound. Walls. They got it for out number 2.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there.
Now
I mean, that pitch was
second
right
baseman,
down the
Andres
middle. I think he got a little too
Jimenez.
excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Jimenez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Hit in the air, left field. And that is that. Blue Jays held in check, but they lead at 3-0. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jimmy Garcia.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so
Number
he's looking
93.
for better. Right now,
Jimmy
giving up more than a hit per inning.
Garcia.
Now here's the Tampa
Leading
Bay
off
cleanup
for the
hitter,
Rays,
Junior
Third
Caminero.
baseman.
And remember,
Junior.
he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Burr, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
1 and 2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Late on that fastball.
Ooh,
Oh,
Baya.
two.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Peterson. And there are 2 outs. Now, Jose Caballero. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A solo shot. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 2 away with nobody on. And now Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
Next offering upstairs.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one inside and it hit him. He had him 1-2 and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Runner at first with 2 away. And now the catcher for the Rays, Nick Fortes. Kevin Cash going with a pinch hitter here. Jonathan Aranda.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No ball. 1 strike.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. That one missing inside. Next offering is fouled back. Tying run at the plate. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. They go back-to-back. It's his 8th home run of the year, and we are starting over. It's 3-3.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing.
It's so tough to come in as a pinch hitter and have success. I mean, you really have to keep yourself locked into the game and ready at any time. So it's always impressive to me when someone jumps in there and gets it out. It's a huge lift for your ball club as well.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jimmy Garcia is done, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Tommy Nance taking over on the mound.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Palacios up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The 1-0.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. And a base hit up the middle.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And he lays down a bunt. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
In the dirt.
Oh,
nice job behind the plate there. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Batter calls time and steps out. He needs a refresh. It is a big at bat. Nance sets, fires. Swings and misses, struck him out. But 2 round.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays.
back, and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the
29.
8th. Pete Fairbanks.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pen in terms of the matchup.
William Contreras, the new catcher now.
Now catching.
So digging in,
24.
Nathan Lucas.
William Contreras.
That one is upstairs. And that one fouled off. Swing, and he popped it up. Caballero hauls it in for the out. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. inside. And that's ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
That's to third, and it gets by him.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Way to lay off that pitch down.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour in the gun.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Bichette in the box now. Takes strike 1. Out to short. Caballero whips it across. That's out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3 apiece. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now up for Tampa Bay, William Contreras. Nance back to work and fouled off. Swing and a ground ball. Clement. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Next to bat will be the Rays forward, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 in this one. He was late there, strike 1.
No, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
1 down, base is empty. Right side, Lucas. And it's caught for the out. Victor Mesa Jr. next to hit for the Rays.
The right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Varsho moving under it. Makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So they go quietly there. 9th inning coming up. Back now in Tampa Bay. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next
1
offering
ball,
is
1
outside.
strike.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And that's down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and percent.
And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. The left-hander on now, Garrett Clevenger.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off-speed away.
And ball 1.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. Just off the inside corner. And the count now even up. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Popped up. Aranda. He's got it, and that is that. Nothing doing here this half. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. All tied up at 3 apiece. So they turn to their closer, Jeff Hoffman.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Yeah.
Caballero in the box now. Takes strike one.
0-1.
In the air, left field, down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That misses the zone. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Mullins swings through it for strike one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Oh, he gloves it.
Reaction time is so important in the majors, especially when you're dealing with line drives to third with good exit velo. You have to be ready for anything like she was right there.
Aranda at the plate now. That's ball one. Hoffman, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 2-0.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Hits the corner at 98 for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. No runs, no hits, no errors. 10th inning. We're in extras here, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. The Blue Jays take the lead. Safe at second with a leadoff double. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Now pitching for the Rays.
Digging in, Andres Jimenez. Just missed.
Miller.
No strike.
That one in triple digits. Miller. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit. Across the letters at 102.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And he's in safely at third with one out. So up next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Step off and looks the runner back to third now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Strikes him out with 101.
Well, we see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2 on Jock. Started to go at the 1-2, a check on it to third, and he won around. Making a move at second base. Pinch running here. Oliver Dunn. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. Swing and a miss.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Peterson sizing this one up. Brings it in, and there's one down. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH. 1 for 2. And a bunt towards third. Bare hand scoop. Caught up now trying to get to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And they're down to their last out. To second. Tag safe. So they get one at first but can't complete the double play. Yandy Diaz. Next to hit for the Rays. Trying to deliver as the hero. That's way outside. And that is ball 1. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. And it's off the wall. The route from second is the tying run. The throw to second is offline.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you could come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. First time up, he grounded to third. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. The winning run on second base. Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. And we're back. Now we go to the 11th. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Squeezes it. And there's one away. Substitution now at second base. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Jonathan Clase.
Number 8.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. That one out to right. And that is a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. This one in the air, center field. Done. On his way over, 2 away.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Kirk, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
Upstairs, it's 2 and 2. The other way, and a base hit right there. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. 5-4 now as they take the lead. First and second, 2 outs. And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
Back here in extras, and a new
Number
pitcher on the
33.
mound in the bottom half of the inning, Ryan Burr.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
0-2.
So the tying run at second gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And now the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Stephen Kwan.
Big at bat here, so looking for a better matchup with a left-handed bat.
Now he steps out as time is granted. Outside low, 1-0. Burr checks the runner, and he's just back in. Oh, close play. With the winning run at the plate. And the home team trying to pull it out. Liner, and this could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He scores to tie it up. Makes it to second. The winning run's in scoring position with one gone.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Jose Caballero now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
One strike.
Outside. Swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Now
Cedric Mullins next to hit for the Rays.
Mullins.
And that is out of play. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Winning run stands at second.
3. You're out.
Ball 4. Take the base.
3. Out. 3. Out. 3.
For your company, my sugar, you only come around